Welcome back to HealthWise. With us is Dr. Carl Gonsoulin. We were talking about good teeth for life, actually. But one of the things we wanted to touch on was we said something about teeth should last you, but there are unforeseen accidents that happen, particularly in school, you know. And Doc, what should they do? I mean, what should they, you know, is there something that, I mean, how do you protect teeth?
Well, you're not going to prevent every accident that occurs, okay? But there are a lot of things you can do that can make things very less likely to cause damage. If the kids are involved in contact sports, they should have a good mouth guard of some sort. The best kind, of course, would be made at the dentist, where it could be custom made, although you can get a good mouth guard at the, you know, the sporting goods stores and stuff like that. Those work good. But some kind of mouth guard that can protect these teeth. You get bumped in the mouth, you get hit in the mouth with a baseball or something like that, that will make it less likely for it to cause damage. Now, if an accident does occur, then generally the best thing to do is to have it checked. It may not look as bad as it is, it may look worse than it is. And you don't know just by taking a look, so you should have it checked as soon as possible by the dentist, so that if there's something going on that needs to be taken care of, it can get taken care of. Sometimes the teeth need to be stabilized, sometimes just a little soft diet for a few days, but then you want to find out. If a tooth gets knocked out, especially if it's an adult tooth, you know, permanent tooth, that should be taken care of immediately, because time is a very big factor involved. And the longer the longer the tooth is out of the mouth, the less likely you have of reimplanting the tooth and getting it to survive. Now,
is there any truth to that about putting it in milk? I mean, I know the answer, but I wanted the audience to hear that.
Right. You want to protect the tooth. You don't want to let it dry out. And putting it just in plain water tends to mess up the tooth surface of it, the root surface of it. So milk is a very good medium. There also see special mediums that may be at the school where you can put the tooth in that medium, and you get to the dentist as soon as possible. And again, the sooner you can, within the first hour is usually the critical period to get that permanent tooth put back in place. And that would be the best thing to do for that. Other things, you know, there's school guidelines about, you know, not running in the wrong areas, you know, and when somebody's drinking at a water fountain, don't go play a joke and push on them, because they can knock a tooth out or bust them in the mouth pretty quickly and easily that way.
Okay, well, Doc, like I said, you know, I know what you're saying about that, because I remember when I was a kid playing football, and we used to play tackle without pads. You know, that was just the norm. And fell on a rock, hit my tooth, and it felt funny, and I didn't think nothing of it at the time. But later on, I went, you know, and kept feeling just like it wasn't right. So I finally went across the street to I was lucky, my dentist was across the street. He's passed now, Dr. Purser. He used to be right across from OC. But he x-rayed it, and the tooth was dead. You know, I mean, I had killed the root. Or the nerve anyway. So so that just goes to prove that you can't tell without without doing the X-ray or anything. You know, it would have given me problems. You know.
Right. It's best to get a good evaluation to make sure that if something can be prevented from getting worse, you definitely want to do that.
Sure. And well, Doc, like I said, as far as we got a minute and a half left, as far as telling the audience where they can go, where your place is in Lafayette, so they'll know how to get there and get the best help they can for pediatric dentistry. Anyway.
Well, our office is in the Oil Center, right next to Lafayette General Hospital. We've been there for 30-some-odd years, or actually longer than that. And you know, we're there to help. We're Monday through Friday. Number is 337-232-0689. Y'all need us for anything, you let us know. We always want to make sure that we can get an emergency in right away if they need to be seen. We don't want to put anything off. Or a new patient, we want to get them seen right away, because we don't want to make sure that everything's okay. All right?
Sure.
And so we're there to help. Let us know what we can do.
Okay. And by the way, they're on the backside of Lafayette General. I think that's Hospital Boulevard, isn't it?
Hospital Drive.
So Hospital Drive, right off of Girard Park. That's how we get there anyway. And he means that what he says about an emergency. Call him. Hey, they're Johnny on the spot. I can vouch for that. So, Doc, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Come back anytime. And thank you. And welcome back to HealthWise. And come back next week and see me then.